Today was Saturday, or it is Saturday still. Saturday, but at night. Saturday, August 30th, 2025, and it is, this is for the day of Shabbat. It's not Shabbat now, but Saturday, August 30th, in the daytime was Shabbat 6th of Elul, 5785, Parshat Shoftim, the Torah portion of Shoftim, and the Daf Yomi for today was Avodah Zarah 73. We're almost done with the tractate. We're almost completed it. A few more days, God willing. And this is the PL-89 Gematriatic Quantum Thought Calendar. It's a number of calendars combined into one calendar. The amount of boxes represent a 3-month period of time. I should say it almost represents a 3-month period of time. This calendar includes an invisible line. It's another one of these rows, except it's not seen, and that's also in this calendar. So these amount of boxes that you see are 80 days, and there's another row here. It's invisible, called the 10-day twilight period, and it represents the 8 and then 2 more or even 3 more possible days it could be, depending on the month. Because some months have 31 days, so it can go up to 11-day twilight, or in the Hebrew calendar, sometimes it's just 29 days. That's quite often. And once in a while, on the Gregorian, you have 28 days. So, so it has a maximum of 91 days, but it's called the PL-89 because 89 is like the average of it, of this amount of days. It's maybe not exactly the average, but it's sort of a combination. In that way, it's the average. It's a combination of all the ideas that are involved in it. In that time period, it's 89. And 89 has many other reasons too. And 89 is the gematria value of the word guf, body, and also the word Hanukkah. Hanukkah, as we know, has 8 days, and these are 8 columns. And guf is like talking in Hasidic philosophy or Kabbalistic philosophy in the future. It's the guf that will be the highest. The guf will be elevated to be higher than the soul because it's physical, and the physical will be perfected. That's the general idea. And so this calendar looks towards the Messianic era, and therefore has the value of guf. And I was going to say something, but I'll leave that for a different time. It's a good idea, but maybe not the time right now. Now that we're on the topic of Gimel, Gimel is, I'm thinking it right now, Gimel. But I will say something about Gimel, that this format is the same format as the 72 letter name, or the 72 names of God, as it's referred to, derived from 3 verses in the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verses 19, 20, and 21. Each of those verses have exactly 72 letters, and when they're put together, they form the middle verse is written in reverse, and the first 2 are written regular forwards. And there's another version of that where they're all written forwards. So the letters are read vertically and to make up a name. And the first one would be Vav He Vav, and then and then Yud, Lamed Yud, etc. And you can study that, look it up on the internet. There's plenty of information on the internet about it, and YouTube. I have 72 letter names, 72 names of God. And this calendar is exactly in that format. And when I made it, I had no idea that it would be 72, of course, is 8 times 9. That's another reason why it's the PL-89. It's 8 times 9 is 72, and this structure is exactly the way it's conveyed in wherever the Zohar or wherever it's conveyed. It looks just like this. You can put the first name here, first name here really, second, third, like that. It goes from right to left because it's Hebrew. And 72 will go. Of course, it won't finish the whole thing. It'll stop right here because 8 times 9, 72. You won't have this last line or the invisible 10 to 12. You just have this, but still it'll be the same structure. And so, where was I going with that? I forgot what I was even saying. The 72 letter name totally escaped me. Anyway, maybe it'll come back to me. But on this calendar, it's also the Islamic calendar is 7th day of Rabi al-Awwal, the third month of the Islamic calendar, and in the year 1447, the Hijri calendar, and August 30th is in box 15. And what does 15 have to do with today? Well, 15, the rule of 40 is that any box is considered the same number if you add 40. They're all reduced to the same value by adding 40. So 15 is equivalent to 55, is equivalent to 95. 15 is the patriarch, or it's the root, and then every generation is the next generation down, but they're all in that same box. And that's how you can have any number you'd want to work with, whether it's 350 or 2,057,000. It doesn't matter. You can all source them in one of these boxes. Maybe you can view this as some sort of periodic table of elements. These are the elements, and they extend forward into whatever you're using it for. So today, the general way of using this is to see what happened today and was it foretold on this calendar beforehand. Meaning, like yesterday, if I would have looked on this calendar, I would have known all the gematrias for, let's say, 15 and all of its ramifications and all of its descendants. And I would have said, okay, I can see there's a possibility that this would happen because of all the choices of words and names and things. So I can, in hindsight, you can do it, and because it already happened. And if it matches, you say, like, lemafreya, which means from before that it already was foretold, but have yet to discover how to foretell it before it happens. But still, that it happens and the number was there beforehand, it's really neat. So today I was invited, and I don't go to this person very often. Not every week, not every month, maybe every couple of months. And I went today. This person's name is Daniel. And if you follow the PL-89 calendar, 15 is Daniel. So that's very interesting. That because the day before today, I was saying this is 6. And the day before that, I was saying 38. The day before that. But this 15 was on its way, and guess what? It was on its way on the day that I chanced saw him, he invited me, and I wasn't so up to going, but like I went anyway, like everything else, and basically 15 equals Daniel. How? 15 plus 40 is 55, and 55 plus 40 is 95. 95 in Hebrew, regular Hebrew, gematria equals Daniel. So that's the cool thing about this for today. Oh, I almost forgot. The coordinates for 15 would be F4. F4 is 15. And for the Hebrew calendar, it's going to be 26 because it was the 6th day of Elul today. 6th day of Elul today is in box number 26. And 26 is coordinate number D5. D5. Sometimes I have real nifty mnemonics for it, but this one today I don't. D5 is 26. What does 26 have to do with today? What does 26 do with today? Okay, I had a list of names that if you